Hi, welcome to Ripmax and the new Easy Street 2, which is now in stock. This is a redesigned product back from the late 90s, early 2000s, which was a classic back then, and I'm sure it's going to be a classic today. We've also introduced a new box and the branding for the box. I'll go into a little bit of detail, but not a lot. So basically what we're now doing is we're running a continuous curve for all our boxes, and also we're going to include a lot more information on the side of the box. I'll just run into that a little briefly for you now. So basically on the side of the box we will have specifications and technical data. There'll be a full picture of the full contents of the box, and also a required to complete section which gives you all the information on the products you need to complete any product. With a lot of products now as well, we're introducing specific motor speed controllers or combinations for our product. So for instance, on the Easy Street, we have introduced the Quantum 2 speed motor, which is a 25 speed. This has been designed for this particular aircraft, and consequently it fits directly onto the motor mount with the T-nuts pre-installed in the model. So there's no messing around trying to get T-nuts or nuts behind the motor mount. So it fits literally within a few seconds. It's amazing how it all bolts straight on. We also recommend a Quantum 60 amp speed controller for a 3 to 4S setup, as this model does require a 3 to 4S setup, which I'll go into in a second. So 60 amp speed controller. We also recommend the New Power 17 HMB servos. These are designed to go in the slots within the model. That's all pre-cut out for you. Again, easy to fit. These are a reasonably priced servo with a reasonably good power output. Battery wise, we recommend obviously a 2200 to a 2900 3S or a 4S. Now we've done a lot of testing on the 3S, and believe me, this model is quite adequate on a 3S. You know, there is no problem. You do almost do everything you want it to do. For you speed merchants out there, then the 4S gives you a lot more speed, but obviously you're cutting down your duration a little bit as well. We've also flown this model and tested it on a 3200 3S, which again gives you a little bit more longevity on flight, but obviously you do have a little bit of a weight penalty there. Right, I reckon now we should have a look in the box and see what it's like. Okay, so let's open the box and see what it reveals. So the first thing I notice is that obviously it comes with a full manual. This is a manual that is a step-by-step with text and photographs, which I think we're trying to improve on, and I think we've successfully done it with this particular model. So that's from start to finish, and also gives you all your throws, CAGs and so forth at the back as well, which obviously, you know, we've set our own model to do exactly what it says in the instructions. So that looks pretty good to me. That's an excellent manual. Obviously we have Easy Street decals. They come in the box as well. Obviously you can put those on or leave them off, it's entirely up to you. I think the great thing about this particular model is that the way that the colour scheme, I mean, we're really impressed with the colour scheme. So now we have the fin and rudder, all nicely done. Covering's done really neat. It's all down nice and tight. There's no wrinkles or creases in that, which we're quite impressed with. It also comes with the hinges pre-installed but not glued, and that's on all the control surfaces. Tailplane and elevator, again similar to the fin and rudder. It's all pre-done for you, and covering's down, and again no wrinkles or creases. And the other thing we love about this model is the total opposite scheme underneath. So when you are doing those fast rolls or manoeuvres, you can easily see which way the model's up. Left and right hand wing panel. This is a two-piece wing that comes with a glass joining tube that goes through the fuselage. So you can have this set up as, most people will probably leave it as a one-piece model, but if you do have storage issues or tight spaces to fit in any vehicles or anything, you can quickly dismantle it. Basically, they just plug in and they have a little thumb screw either side in the fuselage. So as you can see, it's a fully built up wing, so it's no foam. It's got spars and ribs and so forth, and leading edge trailers as usual. And again, the underneath, again, the colour scheme matches the tailplane. Two separate servos in the wing, so it gives you a much more control and authoritativeness over the control surfaces for the ailerons. So that's all pretty good. Again, all the covering's nicely neatened down. I think that's a wicked scheme. Such a great scheme on this model. So here we have the fuselage. Fuselage again is lovely, is absolutely wonderfully covered, as you can see. There's no wrinkles or creases or anything like that. And the other thing that is great about this particular model is that you have a large access area for installing your radio and your battery, and obviously it's just a single clip that holds the canopy on, as you can see, which makes it very easy to change batteries. As we mentioned earlier, a nice solid motor mount with a pre-drilled holes and T-nuts for taking the motor, and yeah, lovely, look at that, beautiful. And what else have we got in the box? Okay, so we also have in this end of the box a pre-painted fiberglass cowl, which is very unusual on a model of this size. It's normally ABS, but we've included a pre-cut for the cooling in the front, painted fiberglass cowl. So that's pretty neat. You also get your hardware pack, which you can see there. That gives you all your links, all your clicks, rods, clevises and so forth. Also we include a spinner, and also we have some Velcro and tie wraps for your battery. And I think that's all that's in the box, apart from, as you can see, you have a wing tube and some push rods. I think you'd all agree with us that is a cracking looking model and well presented. Well, that's the Easy Street. I hope that you're as happy as we are with it. We've had great fun developing and flying this model. It's available now from all good Ripmax stockists. So all I can say is happy flying and safe landings.